AI agents are now becoming more than just simple workflow execution systems. What people are now perceiving it as is basically humans and AI collaborating together in a similar or same platform. So you're no longer consuming AI, you are actually working with AI. And that idea, that notion is very, very powerful. Sometime back, I was listening to HubSpot CEO. There's a video on YouTube out where he has built something called as agent.ai, and this is a professional network for AI agents. You have a bunch of agents here. You have company research agent, competition analysis agent, website copy agent, second brain agent, SEO content optimizer, ton and tons of different agents available. There's about 40 of them, and the way they are seeing this is very simple. You can hire them or you can add them to your team. So basically, the notion is changing from using AI to actually doing something much more powerful, which is building a team of people that can operate on certain tasks. Now, these tasks could be at a very, very granular level or at a much higher level of abstraction. That's completely dependent on your imagination. Then there are second frameworks like Agenta.ai. I have talked about some of these frameworks in my previous video, where you have all-in-one development platform where you can have people collaborate on prompt, evaluate and monitor maps, TLDR, right? There's a lot of stuff that you can do, like modify parameters, you can select evaluation measures, you can select different LLMs, you can see how an LLM is performing to a prompt, you can see how they are varying, and then you can add in your code, bring in your data, do all of the standard stuff. There are other frameworks as well. For example, we have Langflow, which is from the LangChain ecosystem, I believe, or maybe not. And again, these frameworks are very visual, where you can add agents and chains, tie them together, bring all of that together. So there's one notion where people are trying to build AI agents, and by build, I mean either you are using it for your own purpose or you're building a platform where a bunch of agents can work together. So that's two. The third idea is you're building a team of agents where somebody is powering and helping you, work with different agents. Salesforce, about a day back of this recording of the video, announced a partner network which is called Agentforce, and it's the world's first agent ecosystem. So this open ecosystem, as per Salesforce, is basically enabling a company's workforce to complete complex tasks that require chaining of actions together. Now, this idea is being taken by a lot of different people, getting into a lot of different concepts and ideas, and basically their whole thinking about AI agents doing a variety of things. Now, the notion of workflow has always existed in software systems. What is a workflow? Let's say you want to perform a series of tasks, do a bunch of Google searches, write an article, publish onto a Medium or a blog, something like that. So that's a workflow. Let's say you want to have multiple files, Eval has some data coming in every second, you want to join them, do some transformation, break that data, store it into a database, extract information, run queries, make a dashboard. That's another workflow. Now, the first workflow was much simpler, the second is much more complex. However, the beauty with agents is they can go from simple workflows to multi-step, very complex workflows. And there are different architectures, like I've talked about in the past, where you can use different agents to build a system where they behave and talk between themselves, or work with a coordinator or a supervisor or a shared pool of knowledge. Now, all of these ideas and notions ideas and notions still a point in time, but now what we are seeing is, with this introduction, there's a lot of emphasis on using agents as workflow. Now, given that big tech like Salesforce is coming after these concepts, it would be very surprising to see how these ideas scan and pan out in the industry. There's another side to it, which is essentially that when you have these AI agents, what happens to people? Now, there are two schools of thought. I am not going to share my opinion. However, we'll share the both school of thought. One is that this is going to lead to layoffs, and this impacts people's lives, cut jobs, etc., because AI or automation has typically always lead to that thought. However, as history has taught us in multiple instances, automations have actually helped create more job roles and take on more responsibilities. So if you take that notion, then there's another school of thought where this enables people to actually improve AI, or people to work side by side AI, focusing on more complex piece of work where cognitive decision making is significantly strong. So this idea is now being chased. Again, we'll see in years to come as to how this pans out, but this is very, very interesting and exciting time. Now, there definitely is a bit of worry in terms of, the early jobs market, because, the fresher jobs definitely get impacted if some of those are automated. However, if you have skilled yourself right and are playing your cards right, there should not be a reason to worry about. So upskilling and constant learning should always be on your cards, irrespective of whether you're 0 years of experience or your 10 years of experience. Makes no difference. I think everybody can be at risk if they are, not adding any value. So that's there. And yeah, as Salesforce is trying to call out, Agent Force represents a monumental shift in the industry, enabling humans with AI to redefine how businesses achieve customer success. This is brilliant. And with that notion, this video comes to an end. Thank you for listening. Bye bye.